leave you with a... I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I can go.
Yo, Cobb, dog. Yo, Shoe Gang, holla at your boy, man. Let's have a conversation. Fuck it. We put it out there, dog. I'm trying to have a conversation with the Shoe Gang. Because as y'all see, I be breaking down y'all bars a little bit where I just talk about the background affiliate. You know what I'm saying? He know all the classics and all the great ones. He actually, I think, put me on to a lot of this Shoe Horse Gang stuff as I dug into the rabbit hole. A lot of it's been like, oh, I'm going to keep digging. But I think my man gave me, like, he set the tone for, like, a couple of these Shoe Gang type of tracks. Now, it's weird because you got some people that like Shoe Gang. You got some people that like Coast Contra. I actually see somebody that was like, yo, Coast Contra's not all that. And I was like, damn, but you like Shoe Gang, but you don't think that they're all that? I think they're on, like, the same tier as far as, you know, lyricism goes and as far as energy goes and shit. Like, they have 4 members and, like, their top guy is, they're both nice. Like, I felt like they was very evenly matched, if you ask me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But it sounds like some people didn't like them, but that's just what it is at the end of the day from time to time. But we gonna hop right into this Shoe Gang, man. It's Who's the Best Rapper. Shout out to DP for this request, man. We live in the chat today, man. We gonna do our thing. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe. If you know, you know. If you don't, hit the button below. We just finessing the lines today, but this is still a reaction and we still live, baby. So we don't fumble, we just recover. Well, we fumble and recover, but you know, y'all get what I was trying to say. Y'all get what I was trying to get at real quick. But here we go, man. We hopping into the Shoe Gang. Let's see what we got.
Hey, baby, look, the problem is Jordan is Kobe down.
Listen, man.
That's what you don't.
But then the student became the master, you know. Because I'm trying to tell you, bro, that nigga Kobe is the most skilled basketball player of all time.
Guess what? Kobe is only better than LeBron.
Guess what? We know LeBron got him. God bless Iverson. God bless Iverson. But he not even got this. I'm trying to tell you.
You can say you know LeBron is not in that all.
No, throw LeBron. I like LeBron's personality.
To the finals, nigga, about what, 10 times?
Yeah, but nigga got over 8 of them.
Lost
That nigga Greasy Muffin. Take that photo. You gotta take him out of the conversation, man. Put him in there somewhere with I don't know, like Kenny Hardaway. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you is, not only is Kobe the GOAT, Kobe is the GOAT, nigga. I'm talking the greatest Laker of all time.
Okay, I'll give him that, but you know Jordan's the GOAT, dog. You know what I'm saying? Jordan is definitely the GOAT. That's in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Jordan's fire, nigga.
Yeah,
you know about that.
And guess what? That might be true. But that's like the best basketball player. The best nigga to ever hold a round ball is Michael. He like.
He's right. He's right.
I ain't mad at that. That nigga Jordan. Who's your favorite rapper, though? Oh, favorite rapper? Shit.
When y'all say best rapper ever, y'all forget about Ice Cube and niggas with attitudes. He was that dude. When it came to Eazy-E, Cube wrote all his rhymes, and No Vaseline is the best diss record of all time. And when
talk that shit, that's a fact. I know not like us is, you know, riding the wave and doing all that, but if we gonna talk about the best diss records of all time, this is why it goes back to that hip hop. Damn, I wish I had that conversation with GOAT before he got off the joint, but I'll say that for another day. But this is why that Mount Rushmore talks, and when I see those lists, I'd be like, so what's our criteria here? Now, for me, my Mount Rushmore, you know what I'm saying, would be LL Cool J, Eminem, Biggie Smalls, and I put Tupac, you know what I'm saying? And like, as far as where we're going, because like when I think of Mount Rushmore and like what Mount Rushmore, the term is, where it's like the founding fathers and all of that, the dudes that created a lane, was a significant change or anything like that. LL Cool J, if you don't got LL Cool J in your Mount Rushmore, which I'm shocked I don't see LL Cool J in anybody's Mount Rushmore, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I seen one with like Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, Nas, like Biggie, like some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, which once again, this is kind of like the same effect with the top 10, top 50 list, you know what I'm saying? But it goes back to the founding fathers. So when it comes to LL, like, he's the reason why all your rappers that you got on the Mount Rushmores that you're putting on there is the reason why they exist. He's the main reason why they exist, if you ask me. Eminem, that's self-explanatory, you know what I'm saying? Rap God, rap GOAT, one of the best lyricists in the game as far as like the technical skill of rapping. He's paved the way and shaped the game for white rappers, not Vanilla Ice. And then now if you go on and talk Mount Rushmore for white rappers, different conversation. But yeah, I definitely got to put Eminem there for that. He's changed it. Biggie, mainly because he also changed the way people rapped, you know what I'm saying, and told stories and impacted, and in a short time, he impacted the game 30 years from now where we're at now, and he influences the likes of like the Jay-Z's. Now granted they all grew up and was around the same time, but the reason why I talk about Jay-Z so much is because there's no Biggie. That's just my personal opinion. And when it comes to Pac was your ultimate poet. You know what I'm saying? He was your ultimate poet and your ultimate artist that was so versatile that he can give you so many different songs, so many different angles, be a gangster rapper, be a mama's boy, give you something that's, you know, introspective. Like, he gives you multiple angles of the songs, and he was one of those artists that he was one of those people that put out so much material. I think before Pac, if you died, nigga, you know what I'm saying, that was it. You don't hear no more music from him. I think Pac might have been one of those first artists that when he died, you got multiple CDs out this motherfucker, and then that's when you start seeing people just recording so much shit, and that's why you got all these leaks going out. So I think that's my Mount Rushmore as far as how I can explain it. And I can go deeper and stuff, but this is a reaction for who's the best rapper, Shoe Gang. But I just want to pause there because they're talking about that. My bad, dog. We're going to get right back to it.
When it comes to white rappers, you gotta start with M. You mean Macklemore, MGK? No, but never mind his skin.
Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Be
Color.
talking that shit, you know what I mean?
Vaseline is the best diss record of all time. And when it comes to white rappers, you...
Oh, sorry, and I didn't explain this part. No Vaseline is the best diss record of all time. One, because it was one guy that took out a whole crew. You not gonna top that. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no other diss record for me that is not number one, because that's honestly what made me fuck with battle rap or diss records was No Vaseline, because it was so visceral and fucking crazy on how he disrespected 4 members of NWA and the fucking manager. You know what I'm saying? Hit 'Em Up was cool. And if you want to go check out my reaction to Hit 'Em Up versus No Vaseline, I did a whole reaction to that and explained that. But it's like Pac brought his boys to attack one nigga. You know what I'm saying? And maybe a whole coast depending on what you want to get. But that's why F your beat, you fat mother effer. That's really that. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is for that. As well as Not Like Us. I think that's recency bias. You know what I'm saying? I think that's recency bias, man. That's a lot of things. Great record. Who it's about, I get it. But I think for me, when it comes to best dick records, best diss records of all time, I wouldn't put that in there because I think they're adding the sales and the elements of how much it's streamed and all of that. But as far as a diss, like a hard diss, I don't put that up there as even the top 4. You know what I'm saying? I'd put fucking Ether. I'd put Takeover. There's a lot of other diss tracks I think I'd put up there that's Not Like Us if we're not talking about sales.
Gotta start with M. You mean Macklemore, MGK? No, but never mind his skin color. He keep it controversial every time, and he rhyme words together better than every rapper who ever rhymed.
But when it comes to Jay-Z, he got the most clever lines, and he made $500 million talking about his heavy grind. Like you ain't started out from the trunk to reach the roof just to put the roof in your trunk. Nigga, please.
Yeah, that was dope as fuck, but let me just make one point. Eminem said he stopped in the limo, hopped in the window, and he shopping his demo at gunpoint. Oh yeah, and he said he's zoning off for one joint. And Cube said he got a murder rap that'll keep y'all dancing with a crime record like Charles Manson.
But Scarface is the best storyteller to ever tell a story. With the Ghetto Boys, my mind's playing tricks on me.
Nah, hold on. Before y'all get to naming hella names, let's not forget the king of Queens, not speaking Kevin James. We talking best, we gotta put Nas here. Nas Zero was beefing with Jay, Big, and even Pac, yeah. I swear that nigga...
They all making valid points out here. They all making a lot of valid points. I forgot that Nas, who you thought kicking the door was for, you know what I'm saying? I forgot he was kind of beefing with Big. And Big was low-key beefing with a lot of dudes on the East Coast too, a little bit. It was just that, like, it seemed friendly and people didn't understand it at the time. But like going back in history and then you hear people talk about, it's like, dog, he was dissing the Locks and shit. He didn't fuck with Craig Mack. Like, he was always not fucking with a lot of dudes, which is mad funny. But Biggie seemed like a mean ass nigga too. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like a mean motherfucker. But right back into it. I like this track a lot too. Who's the best rapper? How they're rapping about how each rapper is the best rapper. I like that. I like this concept. It's different too.
told the coldest story.
But keep it real, his flow is boring.
Hell no, songs like Watch Them Niggas, it's like he wrote it for me. Alright, I keep it G. He never had the greatest hooks. Whether you did or didn't like the picture he paint, he made you look. But that nigga Weezy F, that nigga be in beast mode. Got the game stuck in the safe, the combination is a G code. Said he the greatest rapper and gave truly no fucks. After the first quarter drop, Weezy was moving on up.
And I think it's needless to say that Machiavelli's rap was heavy, passion, very deep and assassin deadly. That nigga.
Yo, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I think I just said these same sentiments before I even heard the song and shit when I described this Mount Rushmore and shit. That's crazy. See, I be knowing. Listen, I love hearing these rappers talk about shit, and then I be saying shit before like I let the song play. I think that's why I be pausing, because there be so many things that run through my mind. And I'm like, let me just say this so it don't feel like I'm saying this shit after I done heard them say it. Be like, yo, that's a good idea. Like, nah, I am aware of how this shit works a fucking little bit, just a little bit. Yo, Cobb, dog. Yo, Shoe Gang, holla at your boy, man. Let's have a conversation. Fuck it, we put it out there, dog. I'm trying to have a conversation with the Shoe Gang, because as y'all see, I be breaking down y'all bars a little bit where I just talk about the background and the history of it, like not the doubles, the triples, because I'm not a rapper, but I do recognize y'all rapping abilities. But at the same time, I like having these hip-hop conversations on the historicals and the knowledge and all that shit. Like, y'all is killing this shit right here.
Drop shit like Brenda had a baby. Nigga had love from the gangsters, then he had love from the ladies. Speaking of ladies, rage was the hardest.
Nah, that's all good, Lori. I appreciate you a lot. You know what I'm saying? Big prayers to your mom, to your dad. You know what I'm saying? Big prayers to him, man, and keep taking care of Pops, man. You know what I'm saying? We need fathers out here, man. So I definitely understand. Trust me, I definitely understand. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope everything is well with Pops, all right?
Female artist, spit like she was starving, flow delivery bars in all. She said I spit killable syllables, leave them pitiful, the cynical rage unfuckwittable.
But Corrupt did a lot to dispel the stereotype that all West Coast niggas ain't lyrically tight.
And don't forget Twister, he
Well, the only thing about Corrupt, wasn't Corrupt not originally from, like, he grew up in Cali, so I guess that can make him a California person, but he didn't really technically, like, he's not from there. It's kind of like an Eminem was born in Missouri but grew up in Detroit type of thing. I'm wondering if it's that situation. I feel like Corrupt has explained this as well too. I just don't have the knowledge off the top of my head right now.
influenced many of us with classic albums like Adrenaline Rush. Dope quotes like careful when you selling your blow, because those hoes got the pose posing this whole road.
But shit, is Rakim the most legendary?
Hey yo, he might be, but don't forget DOC, KRS, Ice-T.
But if we talking bars and ain't
Going way back.
talking sales, then who's the best big? Pun Smalls or L?
Yo, shit, you mentioned Big Daddy Kane at bars as well.
And don't forget LL was hard as hell.
Todd Smith.
I'm about to say, they can't do this whole song without mentioning LL. I was going to be upset if they didn't mention LL, because I was waiting for an LL drop in there. Now, when he said Big L, I was thinking he's going there with LL, but I'm like, nah, that's Big L, like the Big L, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, LL Cool J got to be in there, dog. Got to. That's why I think this Mount Rushmore conversation is also pretty absurd and pretty funny about like where they're going with it, because you can't have a Mount Rushmore without LL Cool J in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. And then even when I think this Mount Rushmore shit actually started back in the summer too, when it started with LL Cool J bringing it up. You know what I'm saying? I think he was on Club Shay Shay. They was talking about Def Jam's Mount Rushmore, and I think it was like, what I seen was DMX, Jay-Z, Ja Rule, and I think Ludacris. Not a bad list. Not a bad list at all. But none of them are the founding fathers of Def Jam, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really where I think I felt the way about that list. I got the list. I understood it. And then also for me, I think I would agree with the list because of the era I grew up in. But taking my part out of it, I'm going to have to say that I like to see the Run DMCs, like it goes back to like Mount Rushmore as the founding fathers, and Jay-Z and none of those dudes were the founding fathers, but it depends on what era we're talking about. So I think it's like Run DMC, Beastie Boys, LL Cool J. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody else, but help me out in the comments as well too if I'm forgetting anything. But yeah, also good night, Sweet Pea. I appreciate you sliding through. Like, I know it's late. Trust me, I only got a few more songs left, and I'm hopping off myself because I've been on this all day. And like I said, I'm just trying to get the rest myself, so this ain't gonna be no long extended one. So I appreciate you sliding through. Everybody as well, don't forget to like the video as well. Subscribe to the channel if you new, if you lurking, whatever. We do this shit all day, live reactions, all that. So
had an 80s buzz. Cool J didn't only make songs that the ladies love.
But nigga, wait,
that
Slaughterhouse.
was a bar how he played into Ladies Love Cool J bar too.
forget LL was hard as hell.
Todd Smith had an 80s buzz. Cool J didn't only make songs that the ladies love.
But nigga, wait, Slaughterhouse never get they just due. Them 4 niggas blaze a track like Just Do.
They out-rap the whole industry like us do. These rappers common as a code, us flew. And who invented us? That crooked gun clapper. He's every artist Suge ever signed in one rapper.
Yeah, crooked Intriago flow vivid as hell. Your body lean when the SHADY ring like freedom and crack you like the Liberty Bell. Shit, if we ain't mentioning sales, Crooked is the dopest ever. And the horseshoe inventor as well.
I'm a crooked-eyed robot.
I also love how they had that in the barbershop setting, like those barbershop conversations that happen all the time. So I like that that was a symbolic thing for something that represents if you're from around the way or be in those barbershop or in those settings, you understand that to the max. Jesus. Those conversations happen all the time. You know what I'm saying? Even with them starting with the basketball conversation, then 2 hours later, it's just like, wait, hold on. But who's the best rapper? Because that's how it goes in the barbershop as well, too. Like, motherfuckers will spend hours, not even cutting hair, too. Because I've been in those situations where I'm like, dog, like, can y'all finish my hair? But I'll be engaged in the conversation, so I don't care. But, like, it will really be 2 hours later. Then they start cutting after they eat their food. Then they start having the conversations about the next thing, which is usually hip-hop. Barbershop conversations are always hip-hop and rap. And then, you know, obviously social issues and stuff like that, too. And you get your best game from the barbershops as well, too. But, yeah. Oh, I fuck with this one hard, DP, bro. Like, as you see, I didn't have more dialogue in this reaction. I think in anything, you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know, horseshoe, you know what I'm saying? I usually break down the bars, but they talking about some shit where I'm like, it's not even about the bars this time, too. It's about so many other things because they're talking historical facts. And I love those type of raps when it comes to just rapping about rap as well, too. I really fuck with them, B. Oh, I got you. Those is going to be on the to-do list for the next one. Ash, if you don't mind taking those songs down for the next time, if you got to this point, if you don't mind just taking those songs and just sending me the list over as well so I can do those the next time I do hop on, because I know I'm not going to get to them tonight, because I don't even know if I'm going to do the songs that I said I was going to do, because I'm just like, yo, I don't think I got it in me like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, the meds are starting to wear off, too, so...
Niggas always trying to have barbershop debates and shit. But you got a nice little cut up, though.
So it's like this. There's so many rappers we
appreciate you, Ash.
You feel what I'm saying? We didn't even get to the rap duos. You feel me? Like Red and Meth, Outkast. You feel what I'm saying? Dog Pound, motherfucking Mobb Deep. But in my humble,
ooh, he named some ones in there too, dog. There's a lot of conversations, dog. Who's the rap? Who's about Rushmore and fucking rap duos? Like I love this like moment right now too. But he forgot to mention because I just said him too, but he didn't mention him.
There's so many rappers we couldn't get to all of them. You feel what I'm saying? We didn't get to the rap duos. You feel me? Like Red and Meth, Outkast. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, the
Dog
Locks.
Pound,
He didn't mention the
Mobb
Locks.
Deep. But in my humble opinion, right, when it comes to the female rappers, the Brat is the all-around GOAT.
Talk to him, nigga. I mean, talk to him. Talk to him, dog. The Brat. People don't be talking about the Brat, but I'll match you one. I'll let you know here, dog. I think EVE got it over all of them, dog. Eve got it over all of them, dog. Female pit bull in the skirt. Yeah, the pit bull in the skirt got it over all of them, low key. But what you like? Mean data. I know what you mean by the Brat. I know what you mean.
In my humble opinion,
Hey,
you feel what I'm saying?
glad
The
your opinion is
motherfucking Brat.
I'm glad your opinion is humble, nigga. Nigga, you smoking dope. I know he's smoking dope.
No, nigga, the Brat. I'm talking
Nigga,
about
EVE, bro.
As far as rap, as far as sing, song making,
The Lady of Rage.
No, motherfucking
That doggy's out intro, nigga.
Wait, is Lady of Rage? I got 2 faux stuffs in my Afro puffs. Is that Lady of Rage or am I bugging?
See the
Wait, he's smoking dope too. What
Rage
about
thinking
Nicki
of
Minaj?
pasta.
Nicki Minaj.
Alright, so Dice is not wrong, but he's also not right. You know what I'm saying? Listen, they ain't mentioning E, B. Female pit bull in the skirt, B. Pit bull in the skirt need to be put in that fucking list.
Nicki Minaj is all of that and more.
What was she
But
not
the
doing?
Brat,
that,
though.
baby?
All
got
of
ass.
that- No. That's what, man.
Yeah, the Brat ain't on Nicki's level though. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I agree with Demetrius on like she's a dope MC, female MC, but she ain't on Nicki's level, dog. I hate to say it. Even though, you know, when she ate a lot of tracks like that So Def era. You know what I'm saying? And when she popped in on This Is Ladies Night, whatever that song was, like she was popping, but on Nicki's level, I don't think she can rap with Nicki though, man. Nicki really actually might be the best female rapper of all time, to be honest with you. when it comes to rapping, because this is ignoring the new Nicki stuff. This is even ignoring when she went mainstream, which mainstream solidified her and validated her. But those mixtape Nicki Minaj days, like I'll tell you right now, I don't listen to a lot of female rappers like that. But she was one at that time. I was like, yo, she's dope. And then just like kind of the Drake effect, like the Young Money thing, like once they all got mainstream, they went, you know, with the poppy shit, and they got some records that make their bread, and like that's where I lose not the respect, but that's when I just lose interest in particular artists that go that route. You know what I'm saying? And then it just doesn't make me want to go into your deep cuts like that, because the mainstreams kind of be like, oh, now you sold out, but you're pandering, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't for it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You sold us the brand, nigga. I've been trying to, nigga, since I was a kid, I've been doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, that mean you gotta get in those
Guess what?
jeans.
I've been trying to knock the overall off some racks since I was a kid.
Nigga said you gotta get in those jeans. Yo, Dice is sick.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to say.
Bar for bar, I don't feel like she could get Nicki.
She can't.
She can't. Dice. She can't get where, or Demetrius. She ain't fucking with Nicki, dog. I'm gonna get at a 9. I'm gonna get at a 9 strictly because I like that they were dropping historical hip hop fact bars within those rhymes, and it sparked a conversation with us. It also sparked a conversation just within me doing this reaction, which is conversations I like to have, those barbershop talk like conversations. So you know what I'm saying? I gotta give it the score I gave it on that, which I forgot. That's what I'm saying. I gotta give it the score I gave it because I don't remember which one I gave it. So if I do give it another score, it might be different from what I originally gave it. But it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit for real, for real. Good song. We're going to close out. I'll finish out these last ones, you know what I'm saying? I'll finish out these last ones. But before I do finish them out, you guys just have to give me like 5-10 minutes. So I'm going to finish out with Jam Wayne, Akeem Ali, and Harry Max, Omegle joint that he just dropped the other day. I'm going to close out there, and then we just going to have a good time. But give me like 5-10 minutes real quick. Yo, DP, you know I'm always good for giving my opinion and my take on certain shit, bro. That's how I think. You know, some people like it, some people hate it, but you coming to the wrong channel if that's what, you know, saying you coming to the wrong channel if that's what you're looking for, where somebody's just going to straight listen to the music. I ain't here to do that because, you know, that I ain't also trying to get copywritten. But let me leave y'all with some, you know, while I branch off for like 5-10 minutes real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that long, but just enough where I gotta go do something real quick. So I'll leave you with some Ren.
When you want junk to disappear,